Hello, everybody. Welcome to ET Canada Live. I'm Roz Weston, hanging out with Why Don't We?
Hey, what's up?
How are you guys?
Hey, great.
Amazing.
Splendid.
The fans will get a chance to ask their questions. We're going to sort of get all those, and by the end of this, you will get to talk to them. We promise, okay?
Okay.
How is everything going? Do you guys even know where
Great.
you are right now? How
Yes.
crazy is life?
We're in Toronto.
right?
Yes.
It's been incredible. This
Yeah?
tour has been like mind-blowing every single night. The fans are showing up in numbers, and we're just along for the ride.
When it is so just kind of chaotic, do you make notes in your head of like, I got to remember this moment?
Yes.
Or don't forget this one thing?
Yeah,
And what
you
are some
try
of those
to.
things?
I mean, this
you
tour,
play-
like he was saying, it's hard because every show feels so surreal, and the size of the venues we're playing on this tour, and just some of the venues, how like iconic they are. You're like, I want to remember every moment of this tour, and you know, so it's like, it's just, it's been crazy this whole
What I
this
found
whole
is pretty
run.
hard is like like he was saying, every night is so surreal that like when you're on stage and like you've got your adrenaline going and you're thinking about singing, you're thinking about dancing, you're thinking about interacting with the girl in the third row right there. It's like tough
that
to
third
really
row.
take a second and like soak in, you know, the crowds and just the massiveness of every room. So like,
Wait, where'd you get a mic?
Yeah.
I don't know. They just gave it to me.
You know.
I was like, hey.
Dude, nice.
What about,
But it's been really good.
what about the off-stage stuff that you don't want to forget? I mean, obviously there's the performance aspect of it, but what about
This
just
interview.
the life with you
I
guys?
brush my teeth in the morning.
yeah,
Oh, I try to always remember
I
how
always
many
remember when I brush my
brushes
teeth.
I
you always remember
Yeah,
that.
a
54.
massive upgrade on this tour has been having catering. So we have like
Oh,
really
really?
good
Oh,
food.
I
Okay, so
remember
what
yesterday's
was
meal.
life like before catering?
Struggling to find
Lots of
food.
pizza.
Have you had Buffalo Wild Wings before?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
There you go, man.
Is that what you were living on? Can you now start to take what you eat a little bit more seriously because it's not just yet?
Yeah, definitely.
Yesterday-
There's always like some chicken, like
They made
healthy
that like
options.
But it's easy access. Like you can just walk downstairs, go get some catering. Like
It
it
is just-
used to be like we had to go talk to the runner. You'd have to go get it. Take like an hour to get here. Like,
Right.
And it would always
We
be
would
like
honestly just
pizza.
eat like goldfish and chips from our green room and like get by, you know, like.
Yeah, but you would lie to your moms and tell them that you were eating healthy,
Yes,
right?
of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yes, of course.
like myself.
Yeah, eat your So now that you're at that level of where you can ask for things, are you asking for the crazy rock star things that you
We
grew up
always
reading
try
about?
to ask for a ping pong
we
table.
always say we want a ping pong table. In our room.
We haven't gotten.
No,
Not-
no,
not
not
ever
a
get
single
one.
one has
Never
appeared.
No.
But you know, the day a ping pong table appears will be a special day.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so you got AirPods the other day. That was
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we got
headphones.
AirPods. Me,
My
me, Zach,
AirPods.
and Corbin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
They just appeared.
We
all
just
of a
said,
sudden.
yo, we'd like some AirPods in there, and they said, here you go.
That's dope.
Yeah. Oh, Jack's gonna start asking for a hay bale. We were talking about that.
Oh
hay bale.
A hay bale.
Yeah.
Why?
So I could sit on it.
Why do you want to sit on hay?
Because I grew up in the country.
And you miss it? Like you miss the itch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I actually grew up in the country.
If a hay bale ever is in one of our
Please
green
do
rooms,
not.
I don't know what I'll
sit
do
on
at that
it with
point.
him. I'll be like, bro, can I sit on your hay bale?
That would be
like
the
the
day we
South.
have made it.
Okay, so the I Don't Belong in This Club video.
Yeah.
How fun was that?
So much fun.
That was
An
my favorite
extensive
video
amount.
shoot.
Was it?
Oh yeah.
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 By far.
I mean,
I like.
at our age, we were in a club for like 2 days straight.
Right.
It doesn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how old are you? How old are you guys? How old is everybody?
I just turned
19.
20 like 4 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
20 in like 2 months.
20.
20.
I'm
Right.
17.
So you're legal here.
Yes.
I'm not legal here.
You're how old are you?
He's
I'm
17.
Oh man.
Is that the only-
He's the
though.
only one
May
that
he'll
can
be
go out
18.
with us.
Man, you scheduled a tour wrong.
Yeah, we should have came 2 years
Listen, I
later.
still figure it out though.
Oh, you do?
Like I mean, like I have these guys.
Yeah, he wears his
We're all
fake
good.
mustache.
Yeah, I saw that in the video.
I'm Herman. My
every
name's
time.
Herman. You know.
Right. But what is that like when you're on the road, but you are the ages you are? Where I mean, I know you're goofing on it
quite
with
swell.
the video, but do you still? I mean, you can get into places being who you
Yeah, I
are,
mean,
right?
Yeah.
But at
We
the
know a
same
couple
time, it's like we have a lot of stuff to do every day, so it's hard to like be
We're some
going
busy
out
bees.
and like it's
But there's
It's all
definitely
about,
times
you
when we
know,
have
just
to,
reading it out situation. And it usually happens at random that you have a crazy night. you know?
it's all of a sudden like, oh wow, we're here, okay.
Literally, the other night, Daniel, Zach,
Um,
and Jonah were going out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was told from Zach that we weren't anymore. So I was going to his room in our hotel room, and I'm wearing like my Birks like on my feet.
I
and I
like
have,
some sandals.
some crazy socks on. I'm coming down the elevator, and right as the elevator door opens, they're across
literally.
the hallway in an elevator about to leave.
Like leaving.
So I walk across the room and they're like, "Oh, let's go."
No, I went to their room and I was like, what are we doing? I thought we weren't like going anywhere. They're like, oh, we're going. I was like,
So
wait, what?
Just like that, we were a band
But
again.
I think the thing with me, like, we're just smart. We just gotta be smart with everything that we do.
Yeah.
You know, just be smart and
stayed
you're good.
back And, I was with my brother and we ordered pizza and some honey chipotle
See,
barbecue
that might have been
wings.
the move.
Yeah,
They were
That's
good.
probably
I did miss out on a
it,
great night though.
FaceTimed you, bro.
Because my
we
yeah,
had
you did.
catering.
He was like,
And
come.
when
I was like, my food's on the way. Like I can't just. Do I leave it at the front desk?
Corbin
or
didn't
what?
belong in the club.
Because
That
I didn't belong in the club that
And
night,
what
but-
was so during that video shoot? Did it feel like a club or did it feel like a
Yeah.
set?
it felt like how clubs should be.
Oh,
like it was
yeah,
like it was
especially
like,
when
I
we went
wish they were
70s.
like that.
When
I
we
mean,
hit the 70s mode, I was so jealous of anyone that was born in like that era.
Yo, we
'cause,
have to go
wow.
to a club in our 70s outfits.
Oh, we've talked about that.
Did
We
you
should
keep
really-
them?
No, but we could ask
but
Jason.
we could get them back.
We
We
could
could
go
get
get them back.
we could get
Okay.
them back.
I do need those
That'd be the
pants.
coolest thing.
Right.
Imagine walking in, we're just like in
Bell
the
bottom.
space.
Yeah.
I mean, working with Macklemore was like surreal.
how did
kind
that
of.
happen?
So our video director, who actually also directed our video for our song "Trust Fund Baby," just kind of he knows Macklemore because they've done a lot of work together in the past, and he just kind of put in a good word for us. And then also our label Atlantic, and as soon as we heard Macklemore's verse, it was like, oh, this is gonna be a big song. So we gotta do this.
And how fast did it all come together?
It was like that.
Right away, like right away, yeah.
We're pretty quick-paced people.
As soon as we were like, yeah.
Yeah,
That's when it like
Then
In the
dropped.
studio, shot the video, and then
We
it
like
came
the
out.
song.
Yeah.
Are you guys constantly writing? Because a lot of bands are doing what you're doing, which is you release an album, but then like right after the album, you just start releasing new stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
are you just constantly
Well,
in this
so-
creative spin?
The
How's
way
that?
I see it, the way music is going right now, it's so oversaturated, right? There's so much coming out. And we have so much music that we're holding back that, like, what's the point of holding back music if you made it, you know?
Right.
Now, if it's not set to this bar that we kind of hold on ourselves, we're not going to come out with it. But we have so much music that,
Yeah.
like,
It's
it's the best thing to do is just
really like shifted with streaming because
yeah.
it's like it's almost like attention spans are a bit shorter
Yeah.
and because it's very just point and click, point and click, point and click. You can get anything at any time, so it's like it feels like coming out with music. One often is more fun to just be dropping music all the time. But number two, it just keeps our fans specifically just happy, and it's
Yeah.
cool that they get to learn new songs and come to the shows and sing every word and like.
And there's
the
some
whole
good
thing.
sides and there's some bad sides to the new way streaming. Is like, I think we all kind of miss albums and how important they used to be.
Yeah.
But the freedom of just being able to drop a single that you like now is like
Yeah, it's great.
incredible.
Yeah.
So,
8 letters. Can you explain to me what the 8 letters are? I know a lot of your fans
love
know, but for
you.
those of us that may not,
So to
I
us,
love you.
Yeah.
to us, it's "I love you."
Right.
But I think that those 8 letters could be interpreted in other ways, whatever they might mean
Could be
to you.
gorgeous.
It could.
I
Yeah.
miss you.
Could
I
be,
miss-
it could be fart face.
I miss
know,
you.
like,
Could be
Right.
fart
Have
face.
you heard some great?
He thought of a pretty good one. It was
Yeah,
a weird word.
I am sorry or something like that, or
I
no, I miss
I
you.
can't.
yeah, I am sorry.
Yeah.
Like imagine that's hard to say. That's hard to say. It could mean anything. To
And
them.
with that song, you each sort of get your
E.T.
spot to put your own stamp on what
Exactly.
what it means.
Yeah.
And how personal was that for you guys when you were deciding what you were going to say?
I mean, with
Or how you
everything
were
that
gonna
we
say
do,
it.
it's like it just comes from life experience,
Yeah.
and all of our music directly just comes from things that we've experienced in our lives. Yeah.
And
Well,
we
you-
thought the
yeah, go
8
ahead.
letters thing was sorry, I totally
No, go
interrupted.
ahead, bro. Yeah.
We thought the 8 letters thing was kind of clever because we never actually say the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of you're just playing on the words the whole time, and that I think is what the beauty of the song is how open ended it is.
Yeah.
And at times it's a bit obvious that to us it's "I love you," but
Yeah.
like they're saying, it can mean anything to anyone, and
And the whole
I don't think the
album-
lyrics are specific to any certain situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole album is 8 letters, obviously.
Yeah, it's called the Letters.
So it's basically, in our minds, we did kind of 8 separate love letters in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's 8 songs on the album.
Right.
So that's, I don't know.
That's
I
great.
thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Every band says that they have the greatest fans in the world. Why are your fans the greatest
Sorry,
fans
we
in the
have
world?
no-
Yo, you coming to the show tonight?
Limelights, though.
Nobody
Yeah.
can mess with our fans.
Where did Limelights come from?
Them.
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 Yeah,
Because they're
like
the
for-
greatest fans
For the
ever. bro.
longest time, they were telling us, "What do you want, like, to call us?" And we're like, "You guys decide." So we just left it up to them. And then one day we saw hashtag Limelights trending on
It
Twitter.
was like We Are Limelight.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's because the first song we ever dropped was band Taking You, and the first line it says, "I need you in my life like a limelight," and then the fans got it from that. And
Well, and the thing with us, if you didn't know, we were solo artists
Yeah.
before being in a band, and we just brought ourselves together. And a lot of bands, obviously, were thrown together. So there's this connection with our fans, and especially with social media today and being able to really talk to a fan, we just have like a crazy connection with our fans where they've literally gotten us from like the floor to where we are now. You know, like it's just, it's all in.
They also have like a really crazy
crazy.
connection with each other. Like it's this amazing community of like tons of friends who they have like these group chats online and they're all really
Yeah.
close, but they haven't actually met. And then the first time that they meet is at our show, and
Well,
it's like
that's
this
the
big
craziest.
We have
reunion.
like
of,
fans fly from Japan to meet their friend in Toronto,
crazy.
and like
It's crazy.
like
It's the
whoa.
coolest
It's
thing.
amazing.
I remember meeting this girl from
Right.
Taiwan, and I saw her again at our LA show.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like that is
That's
insane.
a long
crazy.
flight.
There was a time when the label boy band was sort of, it had a negative connotation to it. But
Well, we're
now,
a band,
but we're in 2019 now, where you're like, okay, there's some real OG boy bands now that are still going and still killing it, and I think that it's turned into something that is cool again. Where are you guys with the
we didn't
label?
Want that. Like, we didn't want people to think that boy bands are like.
But I don't think it's a negative
well,
thing
and it's
anymore,
not a
right?
negative
It's
thing.
not.
Being
Exactly.
solo artists, like we have this mentality still as kind of solo artists where like we're not trying to be a boy band. Like when we
Yeah.
came together, we just want to make songs together. And so even in our music, I feel like you can kind of hear that we're not trying to like fit the boy band sound.
Yeah.
Especially club. I just feel like it's such a different sound for
Yeah.
a group like us.
Yeah.
But it's like that we love the Beatles, and it's kind of that
Sure.
Beatles mentality
Yeah.
of just
When
going for it.
when you guys did get together, was it instant chemistry or was there?
Oh yeah.
Well, we matched on Tinder first, and then
It was funny. I found this.
to do it.
Found this
it's my
picture on
favorite
my,
joke ever.
I found this picture on my phone the other day.
Yeah.
And it was of me and the guys at our first show we ever did as a band
Yeah.
in Philadelphia. And when we took a picture of us in the crowd, we were sitting in like these certain spots. Until this day, we sit in those same exact spots.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
crazy.
Yeah,
And that's just like band magic we have that
Yeah.
just happens. Like
That's
it's
crazy
just-
because I never personally like would have thought I'd be in a boy band.
Sure.
You know, just because starting out I just had my guitar and sing, but like it's like for some reason it felt right. Like when
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
met them, we were like, yo, like let's just like why don't we do it?
Right.
You know?
Like us
Yeah.
three had been friends for probably a year and a half prior to being in the band.
Yeah.
Because we had toured together, so we were all really close. And then I met him at a hometown show. It was actually the biggest show I had ever played at
We
the
met.
time.
Cool.
We
Wow.
like the same girl.
Yeah, we
That's
were.
how we met.
Yeah, we all did a tour together.
Yeah,
actually.
So there was like just
Yeah.
friendship and good vibes there already. And so coming into this and deciding that we wanted to make a group was pretty easy. We
And
were
we
just
all
like,
had
why
fan
don't we do
bases
it?
and stuff too. We all had our own fans, so
And they were like,
it's cool to combine them. You know, it was
Before I let you guys go, being bandmates is one thing, but then you also are just, 5 guys who are extremely close. And what's the relationship like when one of you needs sort of to be picked up one day? Just whether it's emotionally or
well,
whatever,
Jack just
or
bought
whatever
some
it is.
boxing gloves that come in handy.
Yeah. Because you can't all be on all the
No,
time.
it's
Like
true.
you have to rally
Oh, yeah.
around
It gets
somebody
hard,
at points,
yeah.
right?
It happens. I
Yeah.
mean, me and the guys, I think what's really cool about us is we'll sometimes, like every now and then, just all get together in like the back of our bus and just talk about what we don't like about each other that is annoying us.
Well, that's the thing. You gotta
but
be
we
real with each
but we
other.
talk it out.
Yeah.
And then it gets better and then
Yeah, it's just when you're on top of on top of each
Yeah,
other
no,
24/7, living on a bus and whatnot. It's like important for us all to have our own like personal space, but also like a group space as well. And so it's good to even just I can advise anybody who has like close friends or lives with roommates or whatnot, like get together and like talk about stuff that your needs and find out other people's needs, because it just makes it so much easier to
life has its ups
be
and
together
downs, even if we're doing this.
Yeah,
like,
no,
it's
for
not,
sure.
It's not always just what it seems like. I mean, it's great. Like, this is the best thing because it's what we want to do.
Yeah.
But it's not like there's. I always tell people
It's life.
there's downs too.
No,
It's
I
not.
hear ya.
It is so nice to have
Yeah.
4 other dudes who are also in the
Exactly.
exact same position as
Exactly.
you, and you can
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about things and relate to each other. And
No, it's good.
I couldn't imagine doing this just by myself right now with like just managers and older people around. Like it's so nice to have other dudes my age like
get
doing
it.
this.
Questions?
Emily.
Emily wants to know.
What's up, Emily?
If what?
Are we single?
Oh, are you all? Emily, of course, wants to know
Okay.
who
I'm
is
dating-
currently
I'm-
single.
I'm dating.
I'm not. I'm dating Selena Gomez.
You are dating
you go.
Selena Gomez.
I'm dating Emily.
I am single.
Okay, you are.
So
Good, throwing it out there. You're a smart
I mean,
one.
look, we're,
We
Yeah.
just can't. Okay,
we're
listen.
young guys. We're young guys.
Okay.
We
Society,
have
like-
we have our lives and we
Look at your
we have
face.
fun.
Listen, man.
We have fun. And we just
Dang,
you know.
you look
I don't know.
tanner right now.
And
No.
if one
life.
of you is to just start singing and the other ones all immediately pick up and also start singing, who is usually the first to do it, and what do you start with?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Nice to know ya. Let's do it again. How we did it on a one night stand. Girl, I wanna be more than a friend. Do ya?
That one's nice.
Right?
Sorry, we always do
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Can I do this one here? We gotta go. We gotta go.
we gotta
We gotta
go.
We gotta go.
go. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
The question was, do you guys miss being in school? Yes or no?
No.
I
Yes.
graduated, so
Yes.
I'm
Not at all.
Not at all is the answer. Thank you very much for
Get your
hanging out with
education,
us.
though.
We'll see you next time.